Well, so our introduction is, first of all, we should know the differences between approach, what is the approach and the method. Then we can know what is the method in terms of in higher education. So when it comes to approach, it's the set of theories, beliefs, or principles about the nature of language and how it's learned. So it's most general, as you see, and it answers to the question what is the language and how do people learn the language. So when it comes to the method, it's the systematic plan of teaching that is consistent with a particular approach. It's also general, but still we can use practical approach, and it answers to the question how should language be taught. Well, as you see, approach is the philosophy. Philosophy is the way behind the teaching. Yes. Method is the plan, the how teaching is organized and planned. So we have two types of approaches. So traditional approaches, it includes grammar translation methods, as you know, with the abbreviation with GTM, and autolingual methods, ALM. When it comes to communicative functional approach, it includes CLT, it's more famous among students, and task-based language teaching, TPLT. So there is the question, how much the approaches you know before this time, your own background knowledge. Do you know what is the CLT?
Yes.
When we use it? During the lesson?
Yes.
So,
It really focuses on speaking skills.
speaking skills, yes. It is the main difference from other approaches, yes?
For example, GTM, grammar translation method, mainly focus on grammar
And translation.
Grammar translation.
So, in grammar translation method, the grammar is the main focus. Guys, what about you? Do you know these approaches? Yes?
Yes, we have for example,
How
grammar
many?
translation, audiolingual, and we just mentioned earlier CLP.
CLT.
Yes, and actually we did learn almost all of them, yes, like the ones such as the data, especially we talked a lot about autolingual method. That was developed during the World War II. Yes, autolingual method to train the soldiers.
To encourage the
Army method is
Yes,
for us silent way of teaching. Silent method
yeah.
Oh, well.
with music.
So, as you said, grammar translation is the most traditional way, as our teacher told at schools, only read the sentence and translate. That's all, and it's mostly teacher-centered. Yes, there is a lack of engagement between students because mostly the teacher is active during the lessons. And we can learn this, in this method we learn the language with vocabulary in memorization. And autolingual method, as you said, we can skip because you already know. And there is the there is the true false questions activity. We will read by one, and we should guess which approach or method is it. Who will the first? Well,
The grammar translation method mainly focuses on reading and translation. Yeah, it's correct.
it's true, yes? Second one? on behavior psychology. Oh, that is the answer, yes.
Sure.
We can skip the first one also. Fifth one, communicative language teaching focuses more on fluency than accuracy. What do you think about? What is the fluency itself? The difference between fluency and accuracy.
Yes, it's correct because still the core aim of learning a language is to be able to communicate with someone. Yes, as long as the name itself suggests communication. So we don't need to worry much about how accurate our sentences are. We are not being tested, yes, we are just speaking, and it's true.
Yes, that's correct. The next one, activities such as debates and group discussions are common in communicative language teaching. What do you think? True. In task-based language teaching, tasks are designed to be similar to real-world activities.
Task-based language teaching.
Yes, TPLT.
Yes, we can.
TPR, maybe.
TPR is
It was-
different. TPLT is different. TPLT is encouraged to do some tasks like written tasks. Yes. TPR when you are do something in. So task-based language teaching always starts with grammar explanations before tasks. What do you think? Always starts with grammar explanations before tasks.
Yeah.
TPLT?
No. Yes, TBLT, task-based language teaching.
That's close because first we
Do
do
tasks.
activities, then explanation and grammar.
Yes. Content-based instructions is often used in English for academic purposes. Do you know academic purposes? EAP. English for academic purpose. EAP. Content-based. Do you know what is the English for academic purposes? When we teach medicines, when we teach English for medicine students, medical students, or engineers, it is
Yeah, that is true, yes.
Yes,
So content
because
based-
they are learning
Yes.
content,
With the medicine
not the
itself.
language itself. That's true. In the content-based instruction, languages is taught only through grammar, rules, and drills. What do you think?
Grammar rules.
Yes.
Maybe it's false because they are learning content, they don't need grammar. But they need specific information from the subject.
So there is the meaning is important rather than grammar.